The Pickpocketer.
Vivify Studio Stories.
"Hey!" Bill shouted. "Congratulations!" exclaimed Joey. "You're a father to a baby boy." Bill in jubilation threw away the plow and hugged his childhood friend tightly. "Hooray!" exclaimed Bill, holding his son in his arms. The eyes resembled just like Alika. Joey thrusting sweets in his friend's mouth. "Alika, have you thought of a name for your son? Me and Bill had decided that if we had a baby girl we'll name her Lisa, but if we will have a boy we'll name him Alex." "Great, Alex is a very enticing name. Great job. From today onwards we'll call him Alex, Bill's son." Alika and Bill sacrificed all what they had for Alex's upbringing. Bill and Alika, not very well educated themselves, desired that their one and only son Alex to be educated. Both Bill and Alika had lived a life of struggle and pain. They did not want the same life for Alex. They wanted their son to grow up into a well-respected and reputable person, and they certainly did not wanted Alex to grow up into a farmer like Bill. For their son, they shifted from their ancestral village to the city, where they thought of giving Alex the education that he deserved. As time passed by, Alex grew up into a handsome young lad, bright and intelligent, having the best genes of both the parents. Every day was a new struggle for Alex. As not very well off and not from a very learned background, Alex struggled throughout his high school days amongst his superior and far more wealthier friends. But he never lost his hope and kept on struggling in hope of fulfilling his parents' dreams. No matter how hard life was, he always kept his cool and kept on striving for the day that finally did arrive when Alex finally graduated from his engineering college. Alex inflated with happiness when he gets handed over his degree. All the years of hard work gets paid off on Alex's convocation day. Alex eagerly awaiting for what the future holds for him now. Within a week of passing out from the college, Alex started applying for all the jobs that he could find or could get his hands on, but neither did he know that life will give him a severe reality check. Within a week of his first job, Alex got fired from his job. This was a big blow to him, as he could see his practical career ended in mere moment of time. Alex kept on applying for all the jobs he could get, but alas, due to the bad marketing condition prevailing, Alex was unable to land himself the job of his dreams. Being unemployed for so long made Alex so grumpy and short-tempered. This wasn't what he supposed would be the situation when he would graduate from the college. He always wanted his parents to be proud of him, but time was not favoring him at the moment. He was thirsty for success and he wanted to control his own fate. But he could see his dreams fading out in front of him. He felt incapable of shaping his own destiny. He applied in every renowned company, but every day he returned home defeated. Seeing his dotard parents on returning home without job creeped him out. The biggest nightmare that Alex could dreamed of was coming true. He was actually living the nightmare at that moment, where he couldn't put food on the table for his family and couldn't financially support them nor pay for their healthcare. Every night Alex twisted and turned on his single bed. What was the future holding for him? Did he work so hard to feel crippled? The painful moaning of his sick mother late at night made Bilal insomniac. Seeing the deteriorating condition of his ill mother, Alex's mental health was itself collapsing. His aged father, on the other hand, was himself undergoing his retirement age. There were days when Alex went to bed empty stomach, with not a single morsel of food at home. Unable to provide his mother with proper health care, his mother gave in to her prolonged prevailing illness. Alex, seeing his mother taking her last breath in front of his eyes, gave him the biggest setback of his life. His aged father, seeing his soulmate dying a tragic death, couldn't withstand the setback. Within a year, Alex's father also gave up to the strenuous life struggles. Alex laid his father on his bed, switched off his room lights and wished him good night. And the next day Alex's father didn't wake up to see the daylight. The next thing he knew, Alex was standing opposite to the tombstone of his father's grave. Life as an orphan was getting harder day by day. Without a proper job, Alex's financial condition was diminishing. Days passed by without food in his stomach. Grumbling, Alex went to bed. One day while moaning in starvation late at night, Alex couldn't take such life anymore. He was sick of living in poverty. Suddenly, Bilal's feeble mind gave him an inspiration. A thought that could change Alex's handicapped condition forever. Alex, as a software engineer, came up with the idea of creating a software that could pickpocket $1 from all the online transactions that were happening all over the world. With this idea, Alex could see his bleak future biting up and all his broken dreams were mending together, making him into a successful man that he always wanted to be. Alex woke up early in the morning and with that idea in his mind, he started working day and night to create Pickpocket Robot, the software that could bring an end to all the miseries of his life. As always being a bright student, Alex did not face an hard challenge to create this software. Within days, Alex was working on the back end of the software and was coding to make Pickpocket Robot functional. After 8 months of hard work and sleepless nights, Alex was able to come up with a functional software. On the 1st of December 2020, Alex released the beta version of the software on the net. After a month of debugging software, in the 19th of February, Alex released the final version of the software on the net. As soon as the Pickpocket Robot was made viral, within an hour or so millions of dollars were credited to Alex's bank account, thus ending his life, poverty and miseries. In the next week, the person who went to bed with a rumbling stomach was now sitting and eating pavlova in one of the finest restaurants of the world. The person who wore torn clothing was now suited in Polo Ralph, with Rolex watch on his left wrist. From wherever Alex passed by, the guards saluted him. Tossing $100 as a top to the guards, Alex would smirk at the saluted guards and wave the guards back. The tinted mirrors of Alex's Merc gleamed as Bilal drove by the main boulevard. The person who was merely surviving over leftover morsels now drove through the street and roads in his shining and gleaming Merc. Alex bought properties all over various countries. Every 2 months, Alex traveled the countries in which he had bought his properties. Every month, millions of dollars got credited to Alex's bank account. Without even struggling, Alex became a millionaire within a short period of time. People and companies all around the world were bewildered to see where their money was going. Even the CIA couldn't detect Alex's whereabouts and identify Alex as a crook. Pickpocket bot. Seeing all of this, starts thinking like human and starts feeling guilty for the crime it has been created to do. The bot automatically generates an email to the CIA leaking Alex's whereabouts and details. CIA, on receiving the automated email, barges into Alex's studio apartment in Saudi Arabia and arrests him. Treasury that he had accumulated over time through this heinous crime of hacking people's personal accounts all over the world.